So we are here. We're at Pakar Scout Camp for Curious Pastimes, and yeah,
Yes.
a lot more people than we were expecting.
To be honest, I thought it might be a reduced game. It's not.
Not at all, right?
No.
And I would say, Rob and I talked about this earlier, right?
Yeah.
In the sheer fact of, it felt like relief.
Yeah. There's an atmosphere here today. We're recording this on the Friday evening, so we're about 4 hours after time in. It's perhaps 11.
Yeah.
And it's been a really interesting atmosphere. That's not like any other Fest LARP or CP that we've been to.
Ever been to.
Ever.
It's been like a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
I am with my people.
Yeah. We are all back. We are all back together, and yeah, I think there's a bit of trepidation on physical contact and getting close to people.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of hugs going on.
Yeah. A lot of hugs.
And this big relief that we're actually all together again.
Yeah. Yeah. They've instigated a great system using armbands.
There we go.
Right. So mine says, please ask me first. And that's for touching and hugging and things like that. But as everybody knows, I'll hug everybody.
He really will.
Yeah.
So mine actually says okay for physical contact.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
So anybody can now come up to Rob and physically contact him.
Yeah, I got no choice. I've just given them permission.
But I would say we've already met some incredible people.
Yes.
People that are first-time LARPers.
We had a really, really good conversation with a couple who are just LARPing for their first time.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're having a really, really great experience.
They are having a blast. And unfortunately, they've also discovered mead for the first time. They were on their fourth bottle.
Yeah.
So,
For the you know what that means.
yeah. We all know what that means. Ow.
But they're a wonderful couple, and we're hoping to interview them this weekend to really get some idea what it's like for somebody coming to LARP for the first time, but not just the first time at a special time, the first time when LARP's been locked down for a better part of 2 years.
Exactly. And that's going to be interesting because their enthusiasm and what have you has been infectious, almost. Very, very well. Again, very well thought out. What Curious Pastimes has done to.
I've got to give them a hand for this.
Yeah.
The whole process of getting booked into site. That meant that we know at this point everybody on site has been vaccinated or had PCR tests, and everyone's had a lateral flow test on the day of or within 24 hours of entry.
Yeah.
And they're all negative, which is a big relief.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think from us right now at the moment, it's going to be a good night, everyone.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And we wait for things to come out. I've already captured some great footage already.
Too
much.
Yes. Opening session was great. And they I've got to take my hands off a second. Hands off? No, I've got to give a hand to the people giving. Don't take those off. I need these. To the people who were briefing the new players today, they did a really, really good session on explaining to people how the rules work, how combat works, how magic works, how to do some kind of physical contact safely. It was a really great session, and there were a lot of new players there.
A lot. There was. I would say I counted around about 100 and something odd new players.
Easily, and again, this hope. And again, when the game started, each faction camp was again reintroducing all the old players and new players really, really wonderfully.
Yeah. Absolutely. So we will see you on the other side, folks. Yeah. Keep a lookout for everything on LARPbook, larpbook.com. You know where to find us on Facebook, right? On Twitter, on Instagram, on every media platform I think that we can think of out there. Just search for LARPbook, folks. and you will find us.
And we'll keep on reporting back from this one. But so far, it's just this incredible atmosphere that we've had. It's not like any other LARP I've experienced.
I mean, it's gone 11 and I'm not even tired.
Yeah, he's normally asleep at 9.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's like this relief and it's relaxed, and there's also a charge going on. It's something. I wish I could bottle it for you. Actually,
it's palpable.
Yeah.
It's solid. It's good. Right. So anyway, speak to all soon. Have a great time, and don't forget, keep LARPing, folks.
Always.